Yeah. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between. It's your humble host, Nick DiPaolo, straight, white, heterosexual male. Christian, technically, but what the fuck? Let's be serious, huh? I backed out of that a long time ago. I used to get pulled out of bed every Sunday morning. You gotta go to church, you gotta go to church. And then we got real ugly one morning. My mother broke a wooden spoon right over my head. Just snapped. Didn't even hurt. I was belly laughing. And that was that. You know? She tried to beat the Christ out of me. So we come in here and we're missing a monitor. I don't know. Maybe somebody trying to sabotage the show? Because, no, there was nobody in here before us. But, you know. Yesterday, no Roger Stone. Today, no monitor. Look at, anyhow. Hey, next week, folks, listen to the best of, the week, Sunday at 11 a.m. And next week, we're going to have, Greg Gutfeld, Sam Morrell, Gary Gulman, plenty Gulman. Oh, and Morrell. They, I hosted, Gotham Live, and I didn't know who Sam Morrell was, and he was on that show, and man, did he make me sit up straight and go, this kid can write a joke. He's so good. Like, I was pulling into my, my garage, listening to, Sirius Satellite Radio in my car like you all should be doing. And, I'm listening to a bit, didn't even know it was Sam, but it was so funny. I'm about to pull in. When I pull into my garage, I lose the signal, obviously. So I stopped, and I was sitting with half the car out of the garage for like, 15 minutes, listening to, I think it was a Comedy Central Presents or what. But, and Gary Gulman's another one, sharp as a tack. And Gutfeld will lend some, some right-wing credibility. This is what I like, a lot of distractions while I'm on. People jumping to look up at screens and... Thursday, come see me and Big J. Okerson, Seneca, Niagara Falls Casino. The Bear's Den is the name of the theater. Very nice. I've done it before. And Friday, June 2nd, Ha Comedy Club in Yonkers. And Friday and Saturday, June 9 and 10th, Hilarities in Cleveland. For tickets and all my tour info, go to nickdip.com. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Nick DiPaolo. And, yeah, do that. Come out to see me live. It's like music. It's better live. So is comedy. It's funny. I called into, Andrew Wilkow's show today. He's a conservative, talk show host on the Patriot Channel, I think it is. And, it was just funny because I hadn't called in and I just figured it's satellite radio. I could say anything I wanted. I did my joke about Bernie Sanders not being able to get the black vote and it sounded like everybody fainted in the room. And then I said, shit, which you can't do on the Patriot Network, but I didn't know that. I mean, can't you be conservative and curse? I mean, for crying out loud. Let's step it up. But I understand they have a certain following there, but I would think it would be mostly adults. But, I guess that's why I can't call myself a true conservative. But I got a filthy mouth, let's be honest. And I talk the way I do off stage, on stage. I just think that's how it should be. What's going on? Well, before I was leaving, my wife was leaving the house this afternoon, and I said, where are you going? She goes, I'm going to my OBGYN thing and going to the gynecologist. And that kind of bugged me, The whole... You ever think about this, fellas? Maybe you haven't, but... I'm like, really? You going to a guy? I go, is it a guy or a woman? I should know this. I was paying attention. She said, it's a Mike Tyson's cousin. Right. And I said, fine. No, I said, what? It's a guy. I go, well, that kind of bugs me. Why? Why would that even? Well, because I courted you for a few months. I spent, I don't know, a couple grand in dinner and drinks, before I get a look at it. This guy puts 20 cents worth of candy corn in a fucking dish in the waiting room, and he's in. I thought that was pretty funny. I got to develop that. Look at my producer, Andy Fiore, just setting up the screen. Where was it? Huh? Who had it? How dare they? Don't they realize we had 41 callers last week total? But yeah. So, guy gets to look at my wife's vagina. And he gets to do it once a year, which is more than I do. So I said to her, why don't you get a female one? And I said, make sure she's under 40 and weighs under 170 and film it. She didn't find that funny at all. I don't know what her problem is, but I said, don't make me come over there. By the way, the number here, now that we have the screen up, 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969. And then she told me the gynecologist is a guy, but he's like 75 years old. And, he has... And I said, you like that because he's got like a shaky hand. Brendan shitting his pants in there. Now, this is like being married to an Italian guy who's a little jealous and it has no right to be. Anyhow. But wait, they got to bring that. I have a physical once every 4 years. They treat their vagina like it's a Toyota Corolla, for Christ's sake. I mean, what are you doing? What's going to go? What's he going to find that I can't find, She's like, well, when you get on it, you don't even know what you'd be looking for. I go, yeah, I would. Terrell Suggs DNA. For Christ's sake, folks, why is it going to be Terrell? Well, because that's just a funny image to me. I've been using that one for years. I told you, right, Andy? I came home from a road trip early once, and Terrell Suggs was running down my driveway naked, and the wife was smoking a cigarette, looking out the window, laughing. I'll never forget it. Anyhow, 866-969-1969. So what's going on in the world? See the picture of that jerk-off that ran over those people in Times Square? That's just what he wants, by the way, New York Post. You're putting him on the cover. And other copycat douchebags, because there's a whole generation, I don't think you realize, that is so media-driven, and because of social media, they all want to be famous, even worse than it was, when I was their age. But now you get this kid on the front page of the Post, and he's got his 15 minutes of fame, and it's really, it makes me sick. We knew what happened. There's footage online. Don't put him on the front of the Post. If you do, you should make a untasteful crack about him, at least. But the world's just getting darker and darker, and I don't know. Political correctness is going to a place I can't even relate. Somebody sent me this story, subscribe it to mine. A podcast subscriber. By the way, if you want to subscribe to the podcast, connectpal.com/Nick. And he sent me a story a couple of days ago. This happened. Toronto Blue Jay fans who identify with LGBT community are struggling to make sense of Kevin Pillar's use of a homophobic slur. I want to break this article. First of all, what does identify? Blue Jays fans who identify with LGBT. Just say, you mean gay people? Is that who's upset about this? I mean, can you identify with the LGBT and not be I don't know. Struggling to make sense of Pillar's use of a homophobic slur. Pillar directed the slur toward Atlanta Braves pitcher Jason Mott after striking out in the 7th inning of Wednesday's 8-4 loss. So, am I getting this right now? We can't curse on the fucking ball field? Jesus H. fucking Christ. Seriously? Oh, my God. Again, and Canada's ahead of us, I think, PC-wise. But are you shitting me? I love it. It says he's under investigation for going to call in Comey? Whoever. No, he's out. Mueller? Who are we going to bring in? A homophobic slur on a baseball diamond, and he's in hot shit. Of course, he makes the mistake, like most guys do, of issuing an apology on Twitter. Called his use of the slur inappropriate. I disagree. You're in a ball game. You're on a baseball field, and he's also been given a 2-game suspension by the team. Ooh. Who owns the Blue Jays? Gloria fucking Steinem? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Of course, that's a penalty that the managers said Pillar completely supports. Oh, I'm sure he does. A red-blooded male athlete. I'm sure he's sitting home going, I was wrong about that. I shouldn't have called him a cocksucker or whatever he did. I can't even we're so PC, I can't even get the real story. But he said in his, Pillar wrote, I'm completely and utterly embarrassed and feel horrible to have put the fans, really with the fans in the center field bleachers, could they hear that too? My teammates in the Blue Jays organization in this position. I have since apologized personally to Mott, but also need to apologize to the Braves organization and their fans. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? And most importantly, to the LGBT community, for the lack of respect I displayed last night. Even though they make up 6% of the population on the planet, I plan on... This is not who I am, and will use this as an opportunity to better myself. No, that's exactly who you are, Kevin. You're just a guy. You're an athlete. You're a jock. You're a man. And you should be able to say that. In my opinion, anywhere, actually. But especially, I remember in 6th grade, my buddy Jonathan Schatz. I go, hey, Schatz, you fucking asshole. And I turn around and my 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Baker, is standing right there. She looks at me and she goes, hey, Paolo, that language belongs on a ball field. See? I'll never forget that. So we went outside and went, hey, Schatz, you fucking asshole, from the mound. And everybody laughed. Can you imagine getting in trouble for fucking using a gay slur during a sporting event?
What the hell's going on out here?
I have no idea, Vince. It's a big, faggy world. But do you see a pattern developing, folks? Do you see it? A couple weeks ago, Fenway Park, Adam Jones is up and... No, he's out in the outfield and a bunch of drunken, idiots in the bleachers. Somebody dropped the N-bomb. Again, I'd like to have proof. I'd like, before we turn the world upside down, I'd like a recording of it. But, I mean, that's, odds are pretty good. It's the bleachers at Fenway. But, oh, goodness gracious. You would have thought somebody hit him with a monkey wrench. Just all kinds of... The next day, the organization reached out, and they called the governor, and... they met with the president. The Pope, I think, was on the hotline at Fenway. He going, there's no need of that. Just the silliest shit. And the Red Sox organization had to, before the game, the owner came down and talked to Adam Jones. Make sure Adam knows that doesn't represent the Red Sox organization. I'm sure that's exactly what he was thinking. By the way, I love Adam Jones. I want him. I've been saying for years, he's a Red Sox killer. He's a guy's... but, he's a brother's brother, too. He had a lot to say during the riots in Baltimore about the cops that I didn't agree with. So he's not exactly a fucking angel. But I'm just saying, do you see a pattern here? The political correctness bleeding in? It just it makes me... I don't know where we're headed. It's all about emasculation. Does anybody feel that way? Shouldn't be able to say anything on the ball field? But the apology came after a torrent of complaints that followed his initial post-game comments, in which he described the incident as part of the game and something that happened in the heat of the moment. Yeah, exactly right. And you shouldn't have backpedaled on that one, Kevin. You should have, just said, hey. He's coming out with a response that he was angry, that he's a competitive guy. That's not an apology, right? Said Melissa Jordan on Thursday morning. She's a gay woman who had her picture taken previous to this incident. A big fan of Kevin Pillar's or whatever. I'm looking at the picture. I'm guessing she's gay. She looks like my fucking dad. And, man, I'm going on. But I'm just saying, that's not an apology, right? Yeah, actually it is. It's not even enough now. He's apologizing, in my opinion, for something he shouldn't have to apologize for. See, Melissa, let me explain something. Men are allowed to act like men, okay? It's a ball field. That language is allowed. It's one of the only places we can talk like men. That and comedy club stages, but I'm sure all that's coming to an end. Thanks to people who bought into this pea-sheet horseshit. I'm tired of the LGBTQ community. Take a fucking rest, would you? Please. Anybody? Or am I wrong here? 866-969-1969. This woman, Melissa Jordan, she's a Blue Jay super fan, and she's got a tattoo commemorating the World Series. But she sometimes struggles to justify her fandom to friends within the LGBT community. She says sports isn't a thing that they celebrate because they were bullied when they were kids. Okay, so everybody that was bullied as a kid was bullied by a jock? Is that the conclusion we're coming to here? So Melissa Jordan's met Pilar at a fan event, owns his jersey, but she may not wear it again. Well, that's how to be forgiven. You know what?
Fuck you!
Does it ever fucking stop? Heather Ross, it gets better, this article, just when you think you... Heather Ross and her 8-year-old daughter follow the Jays from Saskatoon, What do? Have your grandmother on the roof wrapped in tinfoil facing due north? Can you pick up TV in Saskatoon? Yeah. They missed the broadcast of Wednesday's game, but they'll be discussing what Pilar said. The incident was especially concerning because her daughter has two moms. Oh. She says we have to have a conversation about... No, you don't. Your daughter doesn't give a shit. But you'll drill it into her head because you hate men, and you'll teach her to hate men at a young age, and the cycle will continue. She has two... Who's going to teach her to throw if she wants to play baseball, by the way? Taking the slurs out of the game. The organization it's an organization called You Can Play, which advocates for equality, respect, and safety. Let's just cut the balls off of everything, shall we? For LGBT athletes and fans. So we're breaking that down now? LGBT fans and athletes. Can we splinter the demographic anymore in this country? Seriously. The organization You Can Play, they advocate for equality, respect, and you don't have to advocate for that. You teach it to your fucking kids. For LGBT athletes and fans, is commending Pilar for addressing his slur, but the group has taken issue with his first explanation. We appreciate Kevin Pilar taking responsibility for his use of a homophobic slur, but slurs don't have to be part of the game. Yeah, they do. And homophobic slur doesn't have to define Kevin. It wouldn't define Kevin. If you don't make a national incident out of it, it's going to define him now. And that's just what you want. You Can Play president and co-founder Brian Kitts said that in an email. Then he put on a nice red skirt and pink hat and ran outside. You Can Play has formal support and training partnerships with the National Hockey League, Major League Soccer, and the Canadian Olympic Committee. It's also done work with the Blue Jays and Major League Baseball. We're just going to cut the balls off everything. Every statement like Kevin's made in the heat of the moment is an opportunity to improve baseball and to sports for every player and fans. Oh, God. What the fuck? Help me.
What the hell's going on out here?
That's the one place you should be. You can just say the most filthy shit. Let's go to, our buddy Masood in Toronto. I think we called the other day. 9-7. Masood!
What's up, Nick? How you doing, man?
What's up? You in your car?
Yeah, I'm driving again. At home. But listen, I couldn't agree more with you. I think, like I was telling your screener, I think there's a time and place where people need to respect each other and be civil with each other. I'm not going to, call a coworker of mine if they happen to be gay. I'm not going to call them a fag in a boardroom meeting. But, like, if we hang out with each other and we're playing ball, I should be able to say, hey, man, you're playing like a faggot. You know what I mean? Like, there's a time and place. And there's a time and place to be able to relax. But I think these guys are so uptight now, and I think you're absolutely right. What he said first is what he should have stuck with.
Yeah, it was honest.
Come back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It makes him look silly. I mean, because he said it was the heat of the moment and during a game, and
sure,
that's being completely honest. Now your apology comes, and to me it looks like you got a call from your agent or your lawyers or whatever, and said, hey, let it backpedal. You're not going to sell as many Pilar shirts this year if you cut the 3 gay guys out who like baseball or whatever. I am so fucking tired of it. It's really and like I said, Canada, you got comedians up there getting in trouble for saying shit on stage, and that's coming here, I'm sure.
Look, like I'm the type of person where I don't want to be called a terrorist in a boardroom meeting.
Oh, come on!
If we're joking around and we're buddies, and you call me terrorist or what are you hiding?
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh it off, man, because I know that's not who I am, and I know that's not what you're really coming from.
Exactly.
Old guys.
Exactly. Thank you, Masood. I appreciate that. But see, I think you'd be able to say that in the boardroom. It's even funnier. That's when it's even funnier. The more appropriate the set, more inappropriate way you say it, that's what makes it hilarious. Imagine you're in a board. Hey, Masood, give me the sales numbers for February. Oh, they went very good. Yeah, that's why, because you're too busy facing Mecca. Whatever. Just You can't say shit like that. Not in a building anymore. It's funny because I had corporate gigs. I had a few corporate jobs that lasted about 11 months each when I got out of college.
Yeah.
But that was in the mid-'80s. So it's so funny, man. Even when I do some comedy gigs like True TV, when I used to do that show, I'd say a few things in the coffee room. You see people turning purple. I go, you can't do that in an office setting anymore?
Nope.
And they're like, you can't put your balls in the half and half. No. Can you let guys be guys, LGBTQCDMS stated? Because, again, you make up not even 10% of the fucking world, so back off. Could you let us breathe, please? I love you. I'm in show business. Like I said, I have more gay friends than Kelly Ripa. We all know that. And just for crying out loud. But, and you guys, when you do say something like that, you're backpedaling. Mamma mia, papadilla. Let's go to Sal in Atlanta. Sal, welcome to the show. Sal,
hey, Nick.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I've been listening to the replays from Opie for, a long time.
Yeah.
I'm really glad. I really like your show.
Thank you, Sal.
I'm a truck driver. Been, driving for, 25 years. And all my truck driving friends that we talk about it. And anyway, they all like it. So.
Oh, good.
I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
Most truck drivers are, I would say, conservative.
Yeah, I'm tapping into that truck driver market, which I'm trying to get the hookers, though, that you guys bang at the stops. You know, the chicks with the limps and the glass eye, and they get beef jerky on the breast.
You put that sticker on your on your window. It says no lot lizards,
Is that, why would you do that? I'd like all kinds of lot lizards in my truck. They're pretty ugly, though, right?
No. Not these. They got no teeth. They're 54 years old. They're unbelievable,
Well, you know what? They're out there doing you a service, and some, you shut the lights in the cab, and you don't know. It could be a toothless guy.
Everybody's got to make a living. I get that, but they're ridiculous. But I just want to say, we really overall, I've been talking to the CB, this and that and the other. We love your show.
Thank you, Sal.
And continue on.
All righty. Let's go to Thomas in Oklahoma. He's got an opinion about political correctness, and we all know.
Brother Nick.
Hey, how are you?
All right, my friend. It is quite a pleasure to talk to you, and that you're on this channel now, my friend. I've listened to you for a long time.
Well, thank you very much. I haven't been to Oklahoma in a while.
Yeah, it's quite a breath of fresh air here. Someone that actually can relate to where I feel on this stuff, because it is so, pardon my language, but it is so fucking ridiculous how everybody wants to kiss everybody's ass, not hurt anybody's feelings. It has gotten to be preposterous. And that thing with baseball,
yeah,
give me a break. Shit. That's ridiculous. I played ball through college and stuff.
Right.
And my God, the stuff that you shoot out there on the field.
Yeah.
Oof. But everybody knew it was a sport.
Yes.
Nobody took the shit serious.
No, exactly. Exactly. It's where men can be men. It's all about emasculation. It's not even about,
exactly.
It's about emasculation. It's just, Jesus Christ, I've been watching it forever. I didn't think it would get to this point, though, where, it would get to, it's not like it's not like Toronto's, the fans, 80% of the audience is gay every night or whatever, Maybe.
Well, what makes it even worse, Nick, is when they are conned and actually going out to apologize.
I think
I've been like, shut the hell up. I'm playing a game. Let me do my job. You do your job. If it has to be covered, you cover it. I'm going to play the game. Leave me the hell alone.
Right. I agree, Tom.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you being on here, my man.
You got it.
I love listening to you every night.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if he was in a truck. It's just sounded like I don't picture. Yeah, hey, that's a stereotype right there, Nick. You shouldn't say that. I mean, it's gone to a place where I haven't, I can't even. How many times have you read just the initials, LGB? And I still can't get it right. Is the Q at the end or the T? Brendan, you know that. You're half a girl. Help me out.
The Q is the end.
The Q's at the Q. Why? Queer is like the best word in there.
Queer is?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's my favorite of all the...
It's got the most history.
It's got the most history, exactly. We got to take a break, folks. Oh, boy, that flew by. I cannot wait to get out of here and have a drink and, hit a gay bar. All right. When we come back, we'll get the phones are lighting up about this because maybe we'll get some people who disagree and go, but it's the Nick Paolo Show. Sit tight. Back after this. Welcome back, folks. 866-969-1969. The phone number. Talking about Kevin Pillar for the Blue Jays using some type of homophobic slur. Can't even find out what the fuck it is. I'm going with cocksucker. It actually caused the benches to empty because the pitcher, they started to walk towards each other. And that Pilar is a hell of a ball player too, man. I'll tell you. So, but maybe somebody's out there who disagrees that we should. There's no place anywhere for that type of talk, and you can go shit in your hat. But call me anyways, so I can tell you personally. But I always had a filthy mouth. I hung around with my sister Darlene's friends. She's 4 years older than me. I got in trouble for cursing in first grade, literally. They got my second grade, from first through fifth grade. The parents, get a call from my teacher. Hey, kids, I got a filthy mouth. I was hanging out with Mark Stoll and Peter Burke. These kids are 4 years older than me. And, it never changed. I enjoy cursing. Look, I don't do drugs. I don't drink in excess. I don't gamble. Did you just make a face? You just cross your eyes at me? Oh, well, I like a few libations. But, you were running around when I was talking about my wife going to the gynecologist.
I heard the tail end of it, though.
This is the doctor checking her vagina.
Okay. That's not nice, Nick.
Hello? 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 Anybody there? Echo!
All right.
Your wife.
We'll go drinking later. Pounded him, right, Andy?
Absolutely, bud.
Pounded him. Shua. Oh, Shua.
She was a hua.
Who are you talking about, my wife?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on.
You said Shua, I said hua.
Kidding. You can say anything you want here. But, enough of, please. And I'd like, again, the Food Network is leading the way. When people complain about the whole gay thing being shoved down their throats, I point to the Food Network. Let's go to Brian, line 7 in Cali. Brian, what's going on, pal?
Hey, Nick, you old fag, what's up? Was that inappropriate? I'm sorry.
What's going on, Brian?
I think you're a one inappropriate bastard, and we're loving it out here on the left. What are we, the left coast out here?
It's the left coast, but a lot of the shit comes from the left. They lead the charge in PC out there because of it's a very multiracial, multicultural state, and you can't get more liberal than Los Angeles and the garbage that comes out of Hollywood. They lead the charge in this shit, and I point the finger there. But you do have a lot of cockfights. We talked about that yesterday on the show. They broke up a cockfight, right? But
we're big on the cocks out here.
Yes,
I don't know, Palm Springs, San Francisco. We got a lot of cocks.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I didn't mean that as a dick joke. Actually, you actually have cockfights like in Mexico. That was the point. But I was trying to be racial. You're trying to be homophobic, and we collided there.
All right, we're loving you out here, Nick.
All right,
hey, can I tell you one of my favorite Nick DiPaolo bits?
Oh, God, I guess so. I get nervous when these things come up.
I laugh every time I think of it. You were talking about the old-timey porn and the women in the big bushes.
Yeah.
And you were saying how it looked like an ABA All-Star game.
Yeah, that was thank you. That was on Another Senseless Killing. Thank you for the call. By the way, we're going to talk about that later, too. Girls are going, I'm not your Al. They don't shave under their arms now and stuff. Oh. I mean, is there anything left, for Christ's sake, that I can enjoy? Not that it matters, but you young whippersnappers out there, Brendan's laughing. He's going, yeah. But yeah, I used to watch porn in the 70s. There was no trimming tools.
No.
Look like an ABA All-Star. He delivered it better than I did. It's like, is that a pussy? Did Dr. J just dunk over somebody? Nick, that's sexist. That's homophobic. That's you can't say that.
Fucking quiz!
That's from The Sopranos, by the way. That was Paulie Walnut. The Sopranos. Let's go to Travis in Arizona. He had an incident at work. Somebody used the word fag. Travis, what's up?
I didn't have an incident at work, but I was going to say, I see why it happened. I'm not saying I agree with it. He should have been suspended, but at the end of the day, he did call another employee a fag in front of the customers. So I could see why I suspended him. He shouldn't have been suspended, but, that happened in any workplace.
What do you mean? Wait a minute. You talking about the baseball player?
Yeah.
He called the guy a fag in front of who?
Customers. Meaning, paying audience.
Yeah, and you're going to tell me all those customers in that stadium that holds 50,000 heard it?
No, not at all.
Yeah, well, that's really the point, isn't it? No, nobody sitting home heard it. Nobody in the fucking park heard it, but the two guys. So, you know what? Fuck those rules. It's a sport. It's not IBM. You don't have, right?
Oh, no, I agree with you. I don't. Like I said, I'm a pretty fucking liberal guy, and I don't think he should have been suspended. But yeah. I could see why the team did. Yeah, but you shouldn't see that. I don't see why you see that. Is my point. Why do you see you're giving in? It's somebody imposing their view of the world on us. So I say we start imposing it back by calling everybody fags everywhere. Maybe I'm just bitter. I did call him another employee a douchebag in front of a bunch of customers. You did? But he was being a super douche. All right, Travis. All right, sign off. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Arizona, it's probably 178 degrees Kelvin in that motherfucker. Kelvin. You know what Brandon, you're a college year. What does that mean? I know it's a measurement of... Yeah, it's a measurement of heat. It's they start with 0 is absolute 0. 0 on Kelvin is negative 275 or something like that. There you go. I used to know that. He had the answer. Huh? I know. Right off the top of his head. He's right out of college, right? He's a smart kid. That's why we got to have him here. I know. I can't all be fagging cock jokes. We got to have a guy that knows what Kelvin means. I had no idea what it was. I do it on stage. I always throw that on stage. I go, oh, what's that? 90 degrees Kelvin. Somebody goes, that's actually cold. It's a funny one. I'm trying to show off my smarts. Oh, God help us. Yeah. I'm just saying. A ball field, a comedy club stage, you work at the dump, construction site, for crying out loud. I love cursing. It doesn't, and you didn't have to be homophobic to get in trouble, you know? You say something off color. Like, nice tits. And they get all upset. I don't understand that. Wouldn't that be a nice world? Can't we go back to... Again, and look, you don't grab... here's, sexual harassment. You can't go, look, you blow me behind the copy or you're going to be fired by noontime. That's sexual harassment. Anything less than that, though, let it fly. Anybody with me? Girls, raise your hands. Let's go to Dave on line 3. He's in the Bay Area. That means... he's stepping over homeless people. How are you, Dave?
You know what that means around here.
You know what? I love it out there. I spent a month in San Francisco, Oakland area back in the 90s doing that comedy competition. I fell in love with that city, and they had me at the Punchline twice a year. And then I don't know. I pissed off a couple bus boys that were Latino. I don't know what happened.
We love you out here, too. I keep busting your chops on Twitter to come out to the San Jose Improv.
Oh, that's you.
Do a show or two there.
Nice talking to you, Dave. I love it.
Yeah, likewise. Hey, I listen to Dr. Laura on Sirius XM, too, and if she can swear, you can swear. So no problems there, Nick.
Does she curse?
Oh, well, I mean, she doesn't say fuck, but she does, she says shit. A couple other things.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah, if Dr. Laura can do it. I actually listened to her. She's great. She's cold as a fish, isn't she? Somebody calls up, I think my husband's cheating on me. Well, it's your fault. You married the asshole. Really? Let's go to Diana, line 2. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Dave.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
I appreciate it. Say hi to the fags. All right. Father. 866-969-1969 is the number, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just talking about Kevin Pillar getting in trouble. There's been many incidents, and then the Adam Jones thing, the Red Sox thing, and it's bleeding into that Facebook mentality. I have a bit on my album, my latest Inflammatory, about New England Sports Network being so PC and marching people out, and cancer and red ribbons and pink, and now baseball on Mother's Day. For the last couple of years, they got the guys decked out in pink, and it's done under the guise of raising money for breast cancer and shit. But we know that we can't do anything without acknowledging women, and I'm very tired. Let's go to somebody on line 7 whose name's not up there. There's no names up there, fellas. I don't know what you're doing with the board.
No, it's just you can't see the scroll.
Well, why'd that go away? I can't see anybody's name. Come on, guys. Let's get our shit together here. This is it's a big week for me. If I do well here, I'll do a terrestrial show in a year. Let's go to line 7. I don't know what your name is, but he has something to say.
920 area code.
Yeah.
Hello? LBGT crew? That's you.
Go ahead, line 7.
That's me?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's me?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Nick,
yeah.
Love your show.
Thank you, sir.
Love your show.
Thank you very much.
You throw like a girl.
Throw like a girl?
Yeah, you throw like a girl. And if the LGBT community wants to be left alone and, hey, let us be us, why can't they let us be us?
That's the question.
Why do they got to get in our fucking face about everything?
Why? Because every once in a while, one of them gets beat up. But you know what? Believe it or not, every once in a while, a straight person gets beat up too by a couple of transgender guys that are like 6'4", 240. But yeah, no, that's exactly the point. What happened? Live and let live, and it's really. I'm almost tired of talking about it, but every day there's a story about it, and people get out, and it's not always the gay thing. It's the racial thing, and again, it's whenever there's a white straight male that is the suspect, it's news.
And them lesbians just keep taking all of our women. What the fuck?
Who does? What?
The lesbians keep taking all of our women.
Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind. As long as the lesbian doesn't look like Gronkowski. If it's two hot chicks, I'll tell you.
Right.
I'm all for that type of stuff. Two fellas, I don't want to see that though. But thanks.
Right.
Thanks. I don't know what your name is. We have to fix the scroll thing. Anyhow. Lesbians are taking all our women.
Still got plenty for us.
Oh, Christ, yeah. I mean, if you do comedy, you can get laid 3-4 times a decade.
What?
Comedy? If you do comedy? 866-969-1969. Let's go to Chuck in Boston. Chucky boy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just a couple years younger than you, and when we grow up, faggot actually meant being a sissy or a wimp. It had nothing to do with sexual orientation. And whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but names would never hurt me. I tell you what, all this PC bullshit is for faggots and queers.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of hateful, but...
He means like sissies.
Yeah. He means like sissies and stuff. Don't get too crazy. Sticks and stones may break... Who came up on that one, too? I've never had a stick break my bone. Ever. I got a hockey stick. My electricity teacher cut me open in a hockey game. We played at teachers after school. 3 minutes into the game, he high sticks me. We went into the corner high. There was always a little tension between us. And that's not an electrical joke either, by the way. And, it's not. But I went hard into the corner. His stick came up accidentally. Hits me right on the hairline. I don't even know I'm bleeding. I'm skating around, and I see everybody in the stands doing this to me, waving for me to come off the ice. And I'm standing there like shrugging my shoulders, going, what's
yeah.
So I start to skate toward the bench. I see my reflection in the glass. My face was completely just, I thought it was sweat. I felt warm. It was completely, you couldn't have painted my face if I was a Kansas City Chiefs fan with red paint. It was completely, Because he hit me right on the hairline. The thing was, squirting out.
Oh.
And how did I get on that? Come on, Andy.
Sticks and stones.
You have to remember, you and I'm looking at Andy. You know, he used to smoke a pound of pot a day in high school. I'm looking at him to
we need Calvin in the back.
Yeah. Let's go to Mike in New Orleans. Has some comments about the LGBT. Mike.
Hey, what you say, Nick?
What's going on, Mike?
All right, man. Just calling to let you know, man, you one of the funniest son of bitches I've ever heard, man. You are hysterical.
Well, I appreciate it.
All right, my man. Look, I'm born and raised down here in New Orleans. Lived all my life. I've been involved with several carnival clubs, Mardi Gras clubs down here. Yeah. We have a very large gay community down here. This whole crazy shit that's been going on for the past 20 years with the LGBT, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Yeah, you know, look, I've grown up around gay people all my life, in carnival clubs and all of that.
Yeah.
Never thought anything different of them.
Right.
I respect them.
Right.
They respected us. No one's ever tried to make a pass at any of me or any of my friends. We let bygones be bygones. My honest opinion on a lot of this is you have all of these fucking whiny baby cocksuckers out there who are just like, you got to respect everything we have to do. It's like, I do respect. You're gay. You're transgender. You've come out that you've decided that you're a man and a woman.
Right.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
You know, hey, man, you do what the fuck you want to do. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Don't shove it in my face. My honest opinion is the more you shove this shit into people's faces, the more people are going to fight back.
That's right.
And that's, you're starting to see a lot of this going around the world.
That's right. Thank you for the call, Mike. You're absolutely right. And he's right, too. When I was down in New Orleans, me and Robert went out to eat a couple times. We didn't have one straight waiter. Oh, this place we had lunch at. It was, and this is funny, that Southern accent with a gay Southern accent. So I don't get down there much. But that's the point. You know, I mean, it's somebody's agenda. That's all. It's somebody's way of seeing the world, and
that's it.
It's enough already, you know. And the Food Network is the best example. Oh my God, that show Chopped, I laughed my ass off. I go to my wife, I go, watch this. I'm going to put on Chopped. I'll guarantee you, there's a woman about, you know, with a shaved head and 3 rings in her nose and tattoos, who's going to give the money if she wins to a, you know, animal rights place. Sure enough, every time. I don't know. But, yeah, the word faggot, I said it on stage. I call everybody but gay people faggot, you know? I call my brother a faggot, my father, yeah. I said that to Ron Bennington. I was on, and he goes in, no, it was when we were doing Unmasked, and he goes, so that makes it right? I go, yeah. But he says it's so perfect. So that's all right. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Steve on line 3 in Long Island. Steve, what's up?
What's up, Homo? How you doing, man?
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy.
Sorry, I say that in a affectionate, non-gay way.
No, you can say it in a gay way. I don't mind. I'm not homophobic.
Oh, hi, faggot. How you doing? Hey, Nicky.
Yes.
You notice every few years they even say, like, some of our presidents were gay, like the great Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
A few books brought out on him being a little frisky with the boys.
Yeah. Yes, they do. They go ahead.
I was going to say, don't you think he would have been on a $3 bill?
It's staticky. I can't hear. It's very staticky.
I said, don't you think he would have been on a $3 bill, Nick?
A $3, yeah, that's a good joke. That's a beauty, Steve.
Thank you, Nicky, baby.
You big fucking girl.
Thank you, Nicky, baby.
Take it easy. All that for that stupid joke. Oh, God.
Bye-bye, dickhead.
I knew that was coming. Oh, I gotta take this. Mike in Arizona says he got beat up by gay guys at a bar. Mike.
I'm here. What's going on?
Now, were you wearing the same dresses? Then why did they kick the shit out of you?
Of course, man. I was in a place, and what happened was that I was in a bar, and I was in the wrong bar at the wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, how do we know? That might have been the right bar for you, the right place, and the right time.
Well, I might have thought that too, but and as soon as the guy grabbed my ass, he fucking, hit on me. I told him, no, I'm not interested. He's like, you're in the wrong place for that. And I was with a girl, and I had no clue.
He said to you, you're in the wrong place for that?
Yeah, because I told him I was straight.
I think you were in a gay bar, Mike.
Once you got my ass, I knew that.
Ah.
And then once I got outside, I went, me and the girl that I was with, she walked me out. And once she walked me out, I got bashed.
You got gay bashed? Gay bashed. Yeah. Is that a true story? Is that a true story, Mike?
Yeah, man. Dude, true story. Okay, put it this way.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital. I was dead for 12 minutes and 39 seconds.
Jesus. Dead for 12 minutes?
I'm a truck driver, and I have my dog with me here right now. He's an emotional support dog because I am too afraid to stand in a line by myself.
To what by yourself?
To stand in a line. A convenience store line. A Walmart line. Any line.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, these guys came up behind me like, the way it was, like, dude, once I realized where I was at, me and this girl left. There was an AM/PM, you look it up, AM/PM gas station on the corner of Chapman Avenue and Tustin Avenue in Orange County.
Okay, I'll look it up.
In 2008.
All right.
At 4:30 in the morning, I was stabbed in the cashier line, eating gas.
So this is a different story.
Yeah, I mean, they try to kill me.
Okay. Again, I think you could get him. I'm fucking.
He's all over the map.
Can we get rid of the fucking cell phones? Call in on a goddamn motherfucking landline.
Good luck.
I know the whole world. I'm just saying. This is what I'm hearing. He's going to grab my arms. He's not going to dick in my face. I said, protect. And then I wake up till he stabbed me in a back shot. That's what every call sounds like. Fuck. Fucking Steve Jobs. Good riddance, Apple. The rest of yous. Hope those phones cause cancer. I really do. I really fucking do. You know why? Because I hardly ever use mine. That's how hot my career is. I have a black rotary phone with an extension cord that goes to my bed. But that didn't sound like that to you?
No.
Maybe I should be where you are. I went back to the old headphones, so I don't know. Anyhow, let's talk about something else. I think we drove the point home. Let fucking straight guys be straight guys, okay? Unless they beat you up. There's hate crimes for that, too. And don't care for those either, because that's what you're telling me what I'm thinking when I beat up a guy, or vice versa. You're in my head as to why I'm beating somebody up, and it's the silliest notion ever. I think Bill Clinton was behind that. Fucking jerk off. Anyways, 866-969-1969. Here's a headline for you, and we're going to get to it in the next hour. I talk about political correctness going places that I never thought it could go. This is an actual headline, Andy. University of Michigan students intimidated by masculine wood paneling in academic buildings. I am not making that up.
What's the world coming to?
Yeah. It's always Michigan. Michigan schools.
That's not an Onion story?
Onion story?
The Onion?
Fuck no.
That sounds... Jesus.
You think this is made up?
Yeah.
You're out of touch, man. I'm telling you, this PC
wood
shit.
Paneling?
Well, we'll get to it. Anna Wibbleman, former president of Building a Better Michigan, stated at a student government meeting that minority students felt marginalized by quiet, imposing, masculine paneling of several academic buildings around campus. I'm hoping you're right, but it's not. It's a fucking... see, now they're just fucking with our heads. And anybody who said liberalism was a mental illness, I used to laugh at that. But this form, modern-day progressivism, is a mental illness. And, yeah. The primary building in question, Michigan Union Building, is a historical building on campus and serves as one of the most recognizable landmarks on the university. I see what's going on. See, although the building is set to undergo a pricey $85 million renovation, the wood paneling is here to stay, to the dismay of minority students who find its presence to be intimidating. There is a significant presence of wood paneling on the interior of the building, and we expect most, if not all of it, will remain after the renovation. Spokesman Rick Fitzgerald said, Are you fucking... I'm not making this up. So now, see this? Now they're bullying us. They're just fucking with our heads. Who's ours? You know who I'm fucking talking about. You can clear those calls, by the way, Brenda, when you get a chance, because we're going to talk about this when we come back. The students intimidated by masculine wood paneling. I have yellow wallpaper, giant pink butterflies in my bedroom at home. And I have my own room. And so we're going to come back, talk about that and a lot more. Okay, folks? So sit tight. It's the Nick Paolo Show. What the hell am I listening to?
Zeppelin.
Would they go on vacation in the Congo? Zeppelin? You mean Van Halen?
I mean Van Halen, sorry.
Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, I would rather Zeppelin and the Stones. Listening to David Lee Roth on fucking steel drums. For the love of Mike. Hey, Mark in Connecticut says right-wingers get offended just like lefties do. Mark, what's going on?
So, hey, Nick.
Yes, sir.
All these Neanderthal truck driving rednecks that are calling up.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to affect them when somebody offends a homo or they can use that word homo.
Right.
But the second you bring up their God, holy crap! These guys, they go crazy.
No, they don't. Actually, that's okay. Good. Give me an example. Good.
Here's an example: this whack job in Times Square that just mowed people down.
Yes, sir.
It's reported that he did it in the name of God. God told him to do it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. He's on drugs and the whole thing.
Right.
But God talked to him and told him to do it. Can you imagine if this guy said Allah Akbar and he was Muslim?
Yeah.
And knocked these people down? People would be freaking out. They'd be calling this guy another Islam religious whack job. But no, he just says God, and it's probably his Jewish God, his Catholic God, whatever God it is, and nobody says a word. They brush it under the rug.
Well,
but let me tell you, because you don't need to be too PC about saying anything about God.
Yeah. Well, again, that argument used to hold water in the 50s when the evangelists ran this country and stuff. But I get your point a little bit. But I don't have to imagine if he yelled Allah Akbar, because that actually happens. And they state it, they're doing it in the name of God. So,
But that's a different God than the Catholic God and all the other gods.
Yeah, but this guy's on drugs.
So when it happens with a guy that's not,
Yes, because he didn't do it in the name of his God. He did it because he was on drugs. Right?
Says who? So he was on drugs, but he said the name God. So you're brushing it under the rug too.
No, but I'm just saying he could have said my dog told me to do it. When somebody you use the example Allah Akbar and ISIS, they're doing it in the name of religion. This guy's probably a one-off. Usually the left always goes, oh, that's just one crazy black guy. It's an isolated incident or whatever. But I mean, I sort of see what you're saying. But
Here's another point.
All right.
So the LGBTQ, LMNOP, they're shoving it down your throat, Yeah. Religion is shoved down our throat. And I say, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I don't need to hear about your religion.
Okay, where is religion shoved down your throat, Mark?
Every single day, everywhere you go.
Where?
There's a line crossed between church and state. It's obvious. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God and stuff like that. It's obvious.
No, I know. I'm not exactly. I don't know where I stand. Agnostic, I guess. I don't know. But I don't think it's shoved down your throat anymore. I mean, it might have been back in the 50s, but.
Are you kidding me? This whole administration is all about religion. Not to switch the subject of politics, but that's what it's all about now.
You haven't given me an example how it's being shoved down your throat. What, you drive by and you see a cross at a cemetery? I mean, what?
No. A cross at a cemetery is fine.
All right.
A cross at the local town hall or a Ten Commandment.
And how does that ruin your day? I'm not even religious either, but how does that ruin your day?
Yeah. Listen, if you're a constitutionalist, it's against the law.
I didn't say I was. I'm just saying, how does it ruin your day?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all these truck driver listeners of yours that aren't offended by homos and LGBT.
Okay.
I bring up God. Believe me, they're all going to get offended.
All right. It's a good point.
Thanks, Nick. Love your comment, dude.
Thanks, brother. Talk to you later. I think that was true, like a while ago in this country. But these, there's a lot of truck drivers, they're just fucking crazy. They don't believe in God either. I've been down. I've met a few of them on the road here and there. But there was a time, but I'm saying anytime like somebody gets in trouble, a radio guy or whatever, it's usually somebody from the left going, he said queer, he dropped the N-bomb. For every one left-wing guy that gets in trouble, and I've yet to really see a solid example. I always bring up Tracy Morgan saying, if my baby was gay, I'd fucking kill it. And that really slowed his career down, I say sarcastically. It's, come on, you can't argue. You can pick isolated points, I'm sure, where righty gets offended. But we're not running the college campuses. We're not running the mainstream media. So there's a lot of examples the other way. So, yeah, I don't know. Forget the paneling thing.
All right.
It's boring me. This one's better. I found a better one while we were, University of Hawaii professor. She says university should stop hiring white cis men. Cis, CIS.
Yeah.
That's when you identify with what you're born with, I guess. I don't know what the fucking cis means. It's confusing because I think cis, I think chick, I think sister. I mean, It's really, all the terms are just making me crazy. Yeah, her name is Piper Heron, and I'd like to punch her in the face if I ever meet her. Stupid. She's an assistant professor of mathematics at the Public University of Hawaii. I never wanted to go out there because a few people I know that went out there say there's a real anti-white feeling out there. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I sure love pineapple, so I'm going to make the trip. University of Hawaii, she's demanding, her name is Piper Heron, that white cis men resign from their faculty positions, claiming that actual solutions require women of color and trans people. That's what she's saying. Really?
You are a cunt.
Put that in your pipe, Piper, you fucking racist pig. Sexist. Ooh, it's a catchy tone. Goodness.
Richie Castellano.
This is her saying, she says, if you are a white cis man, meaning you identify as male and you are assigned male at birth, you almost certainly should resign from your position of power. That's right, please quit. Oh, what a hateful little wench. Too difficult? Well, as a first step, at least get off your hiring committee, your curriculum committee, and make sure you're replaced by a woman of color or trans person. Don't have any in your department? How shocking. Even in her, see, this is what you don't hear. That's called racism. Plain and simple. And sexism. But nobody calls them on it unless a white, straight, fucking male is saying it. Brandon, you see what I'm saying? Heron, that's her last name, the douche, argues that anyone who disagrees with her belief that white men should be pushed out of their positions of influence is sexist, racist, or transphobic. I don't even know what she looks like. I should have Googled her. Can you pull her up so I can spit at the screen? I'll pay for it. Stop hiring white cis men, she says. Until the problem goes away, she writes, if you think this is a bad or unserious idea, your sexism, racism, transphobia is showing. Heron argues that hiring of white men only serves to reward those who are already rewarded by society.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, there she is. There's a hateful little, bitch. Look at her. Oh, goodness. I can't even get mad at her. She's almost retarded. It's picking on a retard. Nice teeth. Somebody throw a sugar cube and a carrot. Fucking hateful little... Why is she still teaching? Is she? Anybody come down on her? Boy, just think about that. Think about the process that got her to that point. Unfriggin' believable. That's right, white cis men. You should get out of academia. Ugh. When you hire a non-marginalized person, can you imagine having that in your head? A non-marginalized person.
I got no idea what any of it means.
Yeah, it means somebody who's not a white, straight male. And because you've been handed everything, Andy. You've never done anything. You've been handed everything your whole fucking life.
Thank God.
She says, when you hire a non-marginalized person, you're not just supporting this one applicant whom you like. You're rewarding a person who's been rewarded his whole life. Is that right? Is that right? This broad's a teacher?
That's not generalizing?
Of course it is.
That's not stereotyping?
Of course. They're more racist and hateful than we'll ever be. And by that, I mean the people who teach this shit. You are justifying the system that makes his application look so good. You are not innocent. Listen to this, broad. Not to alarm you, but statistically speaking, you are the problem. She's talking to white cis men, by the way. You're very present, she writes, speaking of white men. I can't tell you what is the best strategy for you to stop blocking my path. I can just ask that you please get out of my way. Eat a bag of dog shit. Oh, my God. And she's a teacher or whatever. She's...
What's the world coming to?
Don't hire white cis men. Remember that white cis men, guys that if you're born with a dick and you identify as a fella and you're white, get out of her way because apparently she's owed a living. She's an assistant professor of mathematics at the Public University of Hawaii. And you're going to tell me she's not fired for this? I haven't found anything follow up. So she's still on the faculty there. Mm-hmm. So everything I've been hearing about Hawaii is right, pretty much. It's the most liberal state in the union, by the way. It makes New York look like fucking Nebraska. You know that? But, yeah. Professor Harron, kiss my ass. Look at these. Now, this looks like a white girl in the picture. Might be Asian. She's got glasses on. She's holding up a sign. White supremacy stole our liberty. May you die of a yeast infection, you ugly wench. Oh, 866-969-1969. If you're a white cis male, no, I want to hear somebody who's not a white cis male and who agrees with her. But that would be hard to do, because if you agree with that point of view, that means you'd be calling from another planet. And I don't know if we could pick up your fucking frequency. Let's go to Chris on line 9, calling from Rochester. Chris, what's going on? Welcome to the Nick DiPaolo Show.
Nick, how you doing, buddy? Listen, I got to tell you, I like it. I was a little nervous at first, but I'm liking the show.
You're a little nervous at first. Why don't you give me a fucking chance?
Well, I gave you a chance. I'll give everybody a fucking chance.
What are you nervous about?
I don't know, man. You just, I don't know. You're a little rough around the edges, as they say.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's a performance. It's supposed to be rough around the edges. It's not supposed to be smooth.
Yeah, good for you, man. The world is your fucking stage. How about that?
There you go.
Listen, man. I get my balls busted a lot by all these people who fucking say white privilege, white privilege. I voted for Donald Trump, right? I'm not a Donald Trump supporter.
Right.
But who the fuck was I supposed to vote for as a kind of middle-of-the-road, leaning conservative, straight white male in this country when the other lady just got up there and all she fucking did was talk about how it's our turn, and when I know the language behind that is meaning it's time for rich, white, straight males to stop running this country. And I just don't know who the fuck I was supposed to vote for. That's what kills me, man.
You're exactly right, man. You're exactly right. What was the alternative?
Right. Bernie Sanders, fucking Jill Stein. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, listen, Nick, before you go.
Yeah.
I fucking loved you on Top Gear, man. You were great.
On what?
Top Gear?
Top Gear.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, it fucking fell, though.
I don't even get it.
I don't even get it either. What is that?
Because you and Adam Ferrari, you're the only two fucking guineas I know. So.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
See you, buddy.
See, the only two guineas I know.
Is it real reach?
I understand if he was calling from England and said that. He's from Rochester, for Christ's sake. Saragossa. I love you on Top Gear. You know, Adam Ferrara looks like just like fucking Steve Perry from Journey.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I've been saying that for years. Jesus. But he makes a good point. I mean, I don't know how you guys out there, really, I want to hear from some guy that voted for Hillary. I really want to hear you, if I can hear you over your, I mean, he makes a good point, She would agree with everything I just said about this professor. Hillary would be all for that shit. That's how she feels. She has since 1968 when she was burying her face in giant muffs at Yale before she met the liar. And, We have somebody who wants to give us an opinion on the professor on line 1. William in Georgia. William, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Nick, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. I had some rough edges, but apparently I smoothed those out.
Hey, congrats on the new show, man. I've been listening to your podcast for a long time.
Have you really?
You got your own show. Oh, yeah. I've been a big contributor for a while, too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but I was wanting to say, I went to college in the past couple of years, and I'm telling you right now, this whole transgender bullshit.
Yeah, we're past that.
It's a mental disorder. That's all it is. And it's a fucking mental disorder fashion statement in a way.
It's a mental disorder slash fashion statement?
It's a fashion statement. It's a cool thing to do now.
You know what? I don't know if I don't. Let me ask you, William, I don't know. Like I said this yesterday. I know somebody close to me that's gone through this, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But I still make fun. I'm still going to make. I'm not bullying anybody. I'm having goddamn fun if they can't take a. But my wife said to me, I was making jokes one night, and she goes, "How would you like it if you feel like you do now, like a man, but you had to get up and put a dress on tomorrow?" And I said, "Don't make a good point, bitch. Make that sandwich." Anyways, no. But it was actually, but there is a spectrum. Like I said, you see people out there. I mean, it's not just boy, girl. My problem's not with that itself. My problem is with the marketing of it. And it just, if you watch TV and if you talk to millennials, they think literally 75% of the country is transgender. I mean, it's crazy, That's all I have a problem with.
It didn't exist.
It what? It didn't exist?
It didn't exist in the 1960s.
Well, that's not true. They've been around forever. We just, now they...
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
But, I mean, you're right. Shit shoved down your throat, and that guy's talking about Christianity or whatever. It's like, doesn't fucking bother me, but...
I know.
I turn on Nickelodeon and I'm seeing transgender bullshit, but whatever.
I know. All right, William, thank you. Do you know what I'm saying, guys, though? It's not the condition itself, but you can't help that. But it's just the Hollywood just hammering away. I mean, and they're subtle about it. You watch commercials, you see a girl in the background walk by, she's got sideburns, but I pick up on this shit. I can't help it. I'm like a good cop, But there's a lot of shit in between a boy and a girl, and you've seen it. You get more testosterone. Somebody gets more estrogen. I know this because I'm 55, and I notice the estrogen's picking up. I used to do a set, look in the mirror, my chest would be ripped. Now it's like, what the fuck happened? Like Colin Quinn said, and he said this a few years ago. We're at that age when, somebody will look at young people and go, I bet you that guy was in good shape a few years ago. Even though you're working out just as much.
It's good for his age.
Yeah. But, the hell else we got here? I'm trying to find somebody that disagrees, but, let's go to Max in North Carolina. He wants to talk about not hiring white males. Max, welcome to the show.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Oh, I'm hanging in there.
It sounds good. Yeah. So let me just start off by saying that I'm a heterosexual white male, first of all, and I don't have a problem with gay people. I don't have a problem with transgender people. I kind of I subscribe to the belief that if you want to do what makes you happy, then just as long as you're not hurting other people, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But the question I would like to ask, if I could get face to face with this professor from Hawaii, is if we were to stop hiring all heterosexual white males, because that's who she was talking about, right?
Yeah. Where would the economy go?
What percentage? I'm not a statistician. I don't know. I'm just a dumb jarhead, so I don't really know a whole lot about anything really. But my question is, what percentage of the workforce are we talking about here? If we're talking about all white males and the fact that all white males, regardless of what they've done or where they've been or where they came from, regardless of any of that, they're privileged and they have it better than literally everyone else, if that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
What would happen if we were just to stop hiring them? And I don't, I just don't see where people are getting off with this.
You're actually being more fair to her than you should be, because it's not even that. She's an out and out racist. She hates white, and she's you want to call it sexist? I don't know what the opposite of misogynist is. That's the fucking issue, and she doesn't get called on it. Well,
don't
even try to put her stupid thoughts into theory, because it's But you make, I know what you mean, but I'm just saying, the fact is this woman / idiot is still teaching out there. What does that say?
Well, that's the thing, is that it's if you're criticizing white people, you can't be called a racist, regardless of whether or not you are being racist.
We're the oppressor.
And that's like a joke. That's a joke that me and my friends make a lot. Like, hey, if you're a black guy, you can say this. If you're a white guy, you can't really say anything. And we're joking about it, but there is some truth in it. And I think that's, you're right. Like, that is it's jacked up that she can say those kinds of things and not get labeled a racist. Whereas if somebody, who was that? Damn it, he was a Sirius XM radio host that said, what was his name? He said the nappy-headed host thing. What was his name?
That's Imus. He wasn't on Sirius.
That was Imus. Yeah, he was. That was a different. Terrestrial.
I'm just using that as an example.
Yes.
So Don Imus says nappy-headed hose after a black dude says nappy-headed hose.
Right.
He's fired. Sponsors are pulled. His career's over. I don't know.
Well, and the other thing, they have Imus is back on the radio. He met with the girls and apologized, but then they have to put a black guy as a sidekick in there to keep an eye on him, which is just so insulting. The guy's been a radio legend for 50-something years, and now we have to have somebody monitor him. It's so fucking childish and so juvenile. We are so lost on the race issue because we've let the left handle it for the last 50 years, and they've taken it to whatever. Thank you so much for the call, Max. I appreciate that. 866-969-1969 is enough. My right nut is ringing like a bell again because I jumped around, and my doctor said wait 3 weeks. Remember I went to have
why don't you wait?
Because I had 4 cups of coffee. I go, if I don't get this out of me before I go to work, I'm going to murder somebody. And it felt pretty good today, And so I jumped around, and right now it's humming. It is humming. Who do we want to go to? Let's go to Aaron in Canada. Comments about the professor. Aaron, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going, Nick?
Pretty good. Another guy hang gliding.
I was going to say, like coming from Canada and whatnot, and there's a lot of similarities between America and whatnot, but aren't we all kind of regressing in a sense on the whole fact of why not everyone be equal? Like we're talking about that university teacher saying in Hawaii there that, against the white man and stuff like that, but at what point doesn't it, like, why can't we all just be equal? Get the right person in for the right job. Why do we need to get special rights for everybody? Why not just teach everybody to be equal?
Because we're not equal. That's the sticking point. We're not all equal. That's the message people are trying to pretend with all this pieces, that we all are equal. And we're not. Some people are better than other goddamn people for different reasons that we can't go into. I don't know who. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me if you're drafting NBA, I'm going, right. A point guard. Look at the NBA breakdown racially. You're going to tell me white guys was good at hoops? And I could say other shit about astronauts in reverse, but I'm going to catch a bunch of shit. So I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying, let's quit pretending we're all equal we're equally good at everything. We're not. Not all cultures are equal. That's the biggest tenet of liberalism, multiculturalism, which basically says all cultures are equal. And, the Congo had 6 cases of Ebola this week alone, So please, that's the thing we're trying to hide with all this PC shit, I love Colin Quinn, a Tough Crowd, said, let's celebrate diversity without pointing out our differences, and that's exactly where we're at right now. Do we have time for one more? We don't really, do we? We do?
Yeah.
Real quick. Line 2. Curtis in Florida. Curtis, you only got a minute, so please get to the point.
No worries. No worries. I'll be quick as fast as I can. So it's my first week listening to you. I've heard you on Opie and Anthony, Opie and Jim. Yeah. But you sound like you sound like you might be somewhat conservative, but you got a couple liberal views, and I'm just curious where you lean. That's all I'm asking.
I like dick, I like pussy, I like black, I like white. I'm all over the map. No, I don't know. Political, I don't know. I mean, they want to paint me as a conservative because I'm in, quote, unquote show business, and compared to all my friends, we consider conservative, but I would say more libertarian. I got to be honest with you. I just want government to get the fuck out of my way, let people do what they want if it doesn't hurt other people. But you do have to judge people, and to me, liberalism is you can't judge anybody on anything. So I would say more libertarian, and people laugh at me, when I say that, too. They go, all Republicans say that. Hey, Curtis, I got to take a break. Thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate it. Spread the word in Florida. It is the Nick DiPaolo Show, and we're going to be back right after this. Sit tight, kids. All right, welcome back to the show. Friday night, last segment of the first week of the Nick DiPaolo Show. And I shall drink tonight to celebrate and then get on the road like a good American. And hey, listen to the Best of the Week Sunday at 11 a.m. I'll repeat that, the Best of the Week Sunday at 11 a.m. And next week we'll have Greg Gutfeld, who always had me on Red Eye on his new show on. Good guy, good, funny guy, smart guy. Sam Morril, great young comic who tremendous writer and not afraid to touch sensitive subjects. And Gary Gulman, who's underrated in my opinion. I heard him on the way home last night. His writing, and this is a guy, he goes to the library and sits down and works on his shit. And you know what I like about him? He's got a screw loose up there. There's nights where he just melts down. We all have them, but I'm a huge Gulman fan. Huge.
Me too.
And if you want to see me, I just learned ballroom dancing. I'll be doing that in Central Park tonight at midnight, and I went to Arthur Murray for 2 weeks. I'll be Thursday on June 1st. I'm going to be Seneca Niagara Falls Casino, the Bear's Den, with Big J. Okerson. Funny dude. That's in Niagara Falls. Friday, June 2nd, Hawk Comedy Club in Yonkers. I love that one. It's local, and it's a tiny club, and it's you work on new stuff. And then you shoplift. Friday and Saturday, June 9 and 10th, Hilarities in Cleveland. So for tickets, go to nickdip.com and for my tour information. And also hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at Nick DiPaolo. Like I said, Facebook, it's overwhelming. I see a picture of my mother at a baby shower, and then two of my college buddies throwing up behind a dumpster. I don't know who. I can't figure this shit out. And then some other fans, and I don't know, it's confusing to me. The world's going to... Hey, this is a good... I'll lighten up a little bit here, but the headline was Rise of Young Women Going en Natural, as nearly a quarter now don't shave their underarms. Boy, am I glad I'm not out there. Jesus Christ, really? I'm not into that. Again, we want to be Europe. I told you this yesterday. People don't say tunnel anymore. They call it the tube. And they don't say he got fired from his job. He got sacked. Just fucking move to Europe. Grow out your armpits. Don't douche. And, douche.
What the hell's going on out here?
I don't know, Vince. Speaking of Vince. Oh, you know this. You're from Jersey.
Yeah.
They name a rest area after Vince.
The Vince
Lombardi.
Lombardi rest stop.
You know why? White European male. I'll name a shithouse after him,
Hey, he's the coach of the Giants.
Yeah, that's what he's known for, coach of the Giants. Fucking dummy. For what, a week? This guy that's how he paid tribute. Should we build a statue in front of his old high school? No, let's make an 18 by 24 brick shithouse where truckers can unload their impacted bowels after living on beef jerky and eating hooker pussy, and where gay men can exchange blowjobs in the night and pedophiles can come into the faces of terrified children. Things Vince Lombardi would have stood for.
Excuse me.
Vince Lombardi rest area. Should be the Jerry Sandusky rest area. Am I right, folks? Are you with me? Hello? Are you with me? Hey, I want to go to Jeff in Chicago. He voted for Hillary. He's a white male. Jeff, let me ask you. What are you, C cup or D cup?
D cup. Hey, Nick, well, I'm loving the show so far.
Thank you.
Better than that 3 hours of fake laughter that comes on before you.
I don't hear the shows, but who's on before? I don't even know.
Oh,
whatever.
Sherrod Small, Vic Kenley, and
I like those guys.
Opie.
Well, I like them.
Fake laughter. What are you gonna do?
Okay. What's up, Jeff? You voted for Hillary.
No, I didn't. But Bam Margera fucked Opie's wife.
All right. What was that?
I don't know. He was pulling their legs.
What did he say?
Something about
He took a shot at Opie.
Yeah.
I'll defend Opie. Never had a problem with Opie.
Yeah.
So. What do you think of a chick with hair under her arms? Folks, we're changing the subject, okay? It's the last, I want to lighten it up. I could go into Dan Rather being excited because, they assigned a special prosecutor to go after Trump. But Dan Rather, I hope he dies in a sleep zone. Fucking jerk off. Dan Rather. Dan Rather.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I like that. Almost 1 in 4 young women have stopped shaving their underarms. Yet they shave the clam now, right? That's in. Or is that going out? I'm not out there. You think it's going out?
I think so.
No. Why do you say that?
I don't know. Maybe personal preference. I don't mind a little bushy down there.
That wasn't you're changing the subject.
I'm saying in my experience, I think it's going out. I don't think
no,
it's
you just said it was what you liked.
It's both.
So it's not bald anymore?
Listen.
I like a girl going through chemo. There's no hair whatsoever. You know what I mean?
The slump I'm in, I couldn't tell you.
I don't want you to protest.
I don't want you to protest. 1 in 4 women. Research by analyst Mintel shows that there has been a steady decline in millennial women removing hair from their legs and underarms. Oh, no. Why? Why? Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Underarms I could get by. Legs, I can't.
Oh, it's so fucking... I don't know. In 2013, 95% of women aged 16 to 24, that's right where I like them, said they removed their hair from their underarms. And I like the way they removed. You mean they removed it? What do they have, toupees? They unbutton them? They unbutton them? In 2016, this dropped to 77%. Leg shaving is also falling out of fashion. That's terrific. So when you're fucking a chick, she wraps her legs around you. It's like Bill Lambert. I always go Lambert. I think of hair. I don't know. A reference from the 90s. In 2013, 92% said they shaved their legs, a proportion which had fallen to 85% in 2016. You factor in Greek and Italian girls, it goes up to 171%. Oof. What? Oofa. Industry figures show that sales of shaving and hair removal products fell by 5% between 2015 and 2016. And they give a couple of reasons. I know what it is, but they start with this broad, Roshita says, she's an associate director in beauty and personal care at Mintel, that women were influenced by the wellness movement, which I said, oh, get the fuck out of here. It's got nothing to do with that. You know what it is? And I was right on the money because they mentioned later on in the article, they got to give you a bullshit excuse. They don't want to, we're not going to acquiesce to what a man thinks we should look like and feel like and smell like. And again, modern feminism raises its ugly head, so you can get razor burn from a chick's fucking thighs on your face. Products such as shaving foam and hair removal cream are perceived to be bad for the skin. So I'd rather look like Sarah Silverman's forearms. What?
You.
So that's why they're not using these products. And clean eating is behind some of those changes. They worried about causing irritation from the skin because of these products. Clean eating. That's what I like, clean eating. That's why you should. But here's the real reason. Also, there's also some pushing back. They throw this in as an afterthought, and this is really what's behind it all. Trust me, I know these things. I'm in my late 70s. There's some pushing back against societal expectations of what women should look like. We're supposed to look a certain way, too. What if I want to go shave my balls and ass? Would you like that, ladies? I don't know why girls would even like us with the hair and sweat and shit. Right? Don't you like the smoothness? Isn't that what's the best?
Know me.
Huh?
You know me. I'm smooth all over.
You know what I mean? We already have Isabel from Georgia. She wants to weigh in on women shaving. Isabel.
Yeah. Yes. Hi. Hello. How are you?
Do you let your armpit hair grow out like that?
Absolutely not. And I know I have a thick Southern accent, but
I love it. It's making me harder than a shark's tooth. You keep talking, girl.
I love it. But no, honestly, I'm in my late 20s. There is not one of my girlfriends that have underarm hair whatsoever. Everybody shaves their vajayjay. That is not on the uprising. And just like you said, yes.
So
nobody wants to go down on a guy that has his balls are hairy and fucking just, you don't want any of that. None of that. I mean, you don't want your
pass me the margaritas.
You don't want your man to have that.
So let me, in summarizing, you don't have hair under your armpits, and you don't have hair below.
Exactly. No.
I see. I don't know. Again, I've been married a long time, and that wasn't really in fashion when I was out there swinging a bat. But I don't know. You take hair off a pussy. It's like taking the skin off the chicken. I kind of like it's like a tit with no nipple. It gives it some personality, no?
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's always a landing strip, and you can always incorporate. Like one of my girlfriends, she did a Tiffany's box for
a what?
For Valentine. Literally for her boyfriend, she had her the waxer create a box and had him dye it blue, and so that way he could get into the Tiffany's box.
Oh, wow. That's quite a metaphor. That's
and it came
terrific.
Out in a green color.
Oh,
so
terrific.
We can imagine what that probably looks like. So I say just take it all off. That's just the generation I feel like that we're still in. I don't know.
I agree. Okay. All right.
To each his own, you know.
Thanks for weighing in, Isabel. I appreciate that. You get behind that wheel now. I just, again, that's Europe. And, of course, Madonna's daughter is doing it, but that's because Madonna was doing it. And I used to have a bit about, remember, I had a bit about a girl not shaving her legs. She put on her pantyhose that looked like Fidel Castro robbing a bank. That was some of my, I got to get back to writing that shit. That's what made me a radio star 40 years later. What?
Fuck you! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Wait a minute, let's go to Max. He says he digs girls with hair. Do you really, Max?
Well, it's not necessarily that I dig it. It's just as far as the underarm hair thing is concerned, I can't really think of the last time that, which I've been married for a while now, but even before that, I can't think of the last time that I paid attention to a girl's armpits as far as like, it's not like my mouth was going anywhere near there or my hands.
No.
So I don't really think it would bother me.
That's but the reason you didn't pay attention to her armpits, you know why? Because they didn't have fucking hair on them.
That's a good point, probably. It's not like I would have been, it's not like a zone that I'm really thinking is exactly erogenous. And as far as any of the other areas...
Really? You tie a girl's hands above her head?
Say again?
You tie a girl's arms above her head?
Sure.
Now you're looking at Jesus.
I don't think it would have bothered me.
Exactly. It's not a deal breaker for me.
As far as the between the legs action is going on, that's kind of like part of being an adult is that you have hair, in that area.
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of just up to the preference of everybody, but like I don't really give a shit either way. I'm kind of like you. Like I don't really, if it's like there's nothing there, it's like hey, whatever. But
yeah, but
the arm a little bit. If they want to leave all of it, I don't really give a shit.
All right, Max. Thanks, Max. You wouldn't. I don't need the hair under the armpits. Because that's been a male thing in our society, which I live in. Okay, if you're going to go to Greece, Europe, go over there, and But I don't want to be playing one-on-one with a girl on a first date. And I don't know why you'd be playing one-on-one in the driveway. She goes in for a layup and big giant fucking Yorkshire Terrier type action going on. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go to Mike, Mick in Detroit, line 9. How about what's up, Mick?
Hey, Nick, love your show, man.
Thank you.
Hey, I just wanted to call in. I'm actually a first-time radio caller. I've never done this before, but I wanted to weigh in on what you're talking about right now. I definitely don't agree at all with the underarm hair or leg hair, anything like that. I don't mind a little bit between the legs at all, but, just I like the smoothness, man.
Yeah, it's sort of what separates us. At least, again, it's societal. I know, in America, at least, it's what separates us is, I would hate the hairy legs thing, that, I think, I don't want.
It's not comfortable, man.
Yeah, I don't, I like a big giant muff, I like it. It goes right up under the girl's nipple. It starts there. It's a triangle. It starts under the nipple.
Yeah, I take care of that, too.
Thanks for the call, Mick. Oh, boy, I really lightened it up. We went from what were we talking about before? I don't even remember.
All the colleges.
Oh, yeah, the hating white cis men.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And,
this is nice, talking about chicks.
I noticed you chimed in the minute I brought it up. Let's go to Jason, line 7. Jason, welcome to the show. How you like your muffs?
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Your mother sucks big fat elephant dick.
Oh, for the love of Christ. Folks, that's from The Raging Bull, and the soundbite I might be playing now and then. And got anything else?
He hung up.
I think Brendan probably thought the guy's a fan of mine. Brendan probably was like, no need to talk to Nick like that. Let's go to Aaron on line 4. Aaron, my dad's gay, and I voted for Hillary. All right. I think you're making that up, but go ahead.
Hello, sir. True story. And actually, I actually lost my virginity to a girl with armpit hair. And the only reason I went there was because I was losing my virginity. Since then on, I'm disgusted. There's no way. There is no way.
Nobody blames
no way
you.
in heck.
I like when the girl has armpit hair and then the deodorant cakes on it. It's like they're making it's like waffle batter. That turns me on.
No, but you know what? They don't use real deodorant. They believe in these little rock crystals, and you smell like a Wookiee. It's awful. It's really awful.
I know what a Wookiee smells like. I still like girls, but it says ex-military. My dad's gay, and I voted for Hillary. Is that all true?
Sir, this is true. I served under a dummy, and I lost a friend under Bush. So, not a big fan of dummies in the office.
Yeah.
But to your point of, a girl shouldn't play football, I agree. I don't want to see a girl on my Cardinals team. But at the same time, are we really saying Trump belongs in the political office? I mean, is he qualified? I don't think so.
Why not? That's how it used to be. Somebody very, that's what the office used to be. Somebody very successful in the private, in the private industry would end up becoming president. I mean, he's fucking everybody as qualified as stupid Obama was.
Well, if a girl's a very qualified kicker, that means she could be in the NFL, right?
Yeah, but that girl doesn't exist. That's my point. If a girl can bang them in, bang field goals in from 50 yards out on a consistent basis, fuck yeah. That's called merit. You're making my argument for me. She shouldn't just be in there because she's a chick. It's because she can do the job. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, well, that probably makes a lot of your listeners lighten up right there. You saying that if she is qualified, she can do it. And same with the military. A lot of the girls, if they're qualified, they can do it.
Yeah,
right?
But they can't.
If they're not.
You're lowering the standards of the military to let girls in.
No, I'm not being one. I'm saying if you can go through, I can't make it through the SEALs. If a girl could make it through the SEALs, I would trust her next to me.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
But you're missing my point. You used to have to do like 50 pull-ups so they're changing the standards. They're lowering the standard. Now you do 20 pull-ups if you're a girl and you get in. And you're only as strong as your fucking weakest soldier, in my opinion.
Are they truly changing the standards?
Yes, they are. You're a military guy. You don't read this? Absolutely.
I haven't seen any different.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Yes, they have.
I don't think our elites have changed the standards.
Well, the elites are saying "fuck you." The Marines are the only ones that said "fuck you." We're not doing that. But yes, they're lowering the standards out of fairness, which we've been done in this country for the last 40 years, and lower the standards out of fairness. And same with firefighters. The girls are supposed to run 2 miles in under a certain amount of time. There was one girl here in New York who couldn't finish it. They gave her a second chance, a third. She never fucking did. And they still gave her a job. So, is that who you want coming up the fucking ladder when you're burning to death? I want a big Irish guy who's going to throw me over his fucking shoulder. Not some chick who's going to, hold on a second, I'm out of breath.
But you literally don't trust someone that's been in a political arena and has an ex-president behind them to run the country better than Trump?
What are you
Seriously?
talking about? Fucking Hillary? What
That's what I'm talking about.
What experience?
I'm not saying I love her. I'm just saying Trump could do way more damage than she ever
you know what? You're West Coast. You fucking, the media's got you. They're brainwashed you.
Well, you're a comedian.
Hillary's I'm a comedian, yes. Who follows this shit. I don't know how you can be a military guy.
Who follows this shit?
I don't know how you can be a military guy and not know that they changed the standards for women. That makes me wonder.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just saying.
I do like your show. I like that you agree to disagree. That's cool.
No, and you made a good point that I'm a comedian though in this too. But I'm just saying, I'm I'm just basing out what I read. Fucking,
Yes.
So
and I don't want to bring up the quotes, fake news, and all that. So anyway, I'm enjoying your show.
Thank you, Aaron.
I'm glad you're on there.
I appreciate
and have a great time. And I'm going to give you one big baba booey.
All right, I'll take it. I will take it, sir. One big baba booey. How the fuck? Yeah, Trump is a success in the private sector. It's a capitalist country we live in. It's a corporation. That's all I've been hearing from people that left my whole life. It's a business, right? There's too much money in it. Well, he knows how to handle it. Fucking Hillary blew Bill Clinton 40-something years ago. That should be at the top of her resume. She never met him. You wouldn't know who the fuck she is. Anyhow, we'll never find out if Trump's qualified or not because it's not going to give him a chance. Well, let's go to Mrs. Havoc. She says waxing has got too expensive. Mrs. Havoc, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'll tell you, I'm big and hairy, and I'm not going to touch a thing. I may put some duct tape on my nuts once in a while, pull a few hairs off of the wife. But
thank God. I mean, you wonder why shaving product sales have gone down. They are astronomical in cost. You got to sell a liver just to get a set of razors these days.
Is that true?
Unless you go for the Dollar Shave Club, and it's you end up with cuts all over yourself. I mean, really. I just go ahead.
Do you go for waxings?
I don't go for waxing.
Okay, I'm just reading what's on the
people who
screen.
are creative with waxings. My whole thing was that it's just too expensive. Well, it's expensive to go for waxing. Oh my God!
Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it yourself?
Either.
You girls can do it yourself.
I do.
You grab a little electrical tape, maybe some napalm. You know what I'm saying?
You get that one. I use my husband's body shaver. Now, this whole thing about men not allowed to have any hair, I like a hairy guy. I want a hairy guy. I don't like getting, going down on a guy and getting, a total body 5 o'clock shadow, razor burn. It's horrible.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Arguments about it all the time.
I hate that. I go down on a guy, my face looks like it gets caught in a thorn patch.
I know, it's horrible. I mean, what is it? I hate to say it, but it's been very much the gay fashion trend. Most gay men
don't blame the
figs.
Don't be blaming
the heteros have to do it too.
Oh, don't blame the gay guys. Come on, they
fucking quiz. I didn't say gay guys. I said it's the fashion.
It's the fashion. Let me ask you a question. How old are you, Mrs. Havoc?
I'm older than you are.
You don't know how old I am.
I'm older than you are, honey.
Are you really?
Yes, I am. In fact, back in the day,
and you're still going down on ball 70s, guys.
Yes, of course.
Good for you. You're out there. Yeah, trucker stops and shit.
I broke down once, and a trucker towed me to the Vince Lombardi rest area. So, saved my life.
Thank you, Mrs. Havoc. I appreciate the call. Oh, it says Cape Cod. I thought she was in Georgia. Jay in Indiana says one of his wife's friends does not shave. And that must be a real turn. Jay, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, Nick?
What's happening, Jay?
Hey, not much, man. Hey, first off, I decided your show. I'm barely ever in the car this time of day, but Ellis and Opie both talked about your show. Figured I'd check it out while I'm cruising tonight.
Yeah.
Got onto this topic, man, and I'm in my late 20s. My wife is mid-20s, and so our friends range anywhere from 23 to 30. And Yeah, one of her friends showed up to the wedding, and she's always kind of been the hippie, free love, whatever, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And get to notice him, and boom, she lifts up her arm, and all of a sudden she's got more underarm hair than I do. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
You know
what? Well, yeah. What?
It's not a turn-on?
No, it's not. It's a turn-off to me. I can't. You know, my wife shaves her arms and shaves her legs and shaves her, as you called it, clam.
Yeah.
And I'll trim up for her because that's what you want. Like, I don't want to go dive down in some big old bush.
I get the idea. All right. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Why I ventured into this part of the show, I have no idea. Had some nice social and cultural shit going on earlier, but I just thought I'd hit on this, and, of course, the phones light up. Nobody wants to talk about Trump maybe getting impeached or a special prosecutor. Bring up a giant muff, and it lights up. That's what radio is, folks. What can I tell you? But we had a great week. Thank you so much. My first week here. I want you to tune in every week. We got a hell of a show. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of disagreements and whatnot. It's the Nick DiPaolo Radio Show. I'll catch you guys next week. Take care of yourselves.